Are you going to appear for the NEET 2024 exam and you still don't know what is the proper paper attempting strategy? Don't know which subject should be attempted first and which should be at the last? Don't know where the OMR should be filled, either after each and every question or after completing the whole paper? And don't know how much duration of the time should be invested in each and every subject. So this video will be most crucial for you. Through this video I will like to discuss the 4 points in upcoming few minutes, that when OMR should be filled, then what should be the proper sequence of the attempting the subject, which duration of the time should be invested in each and every subject, and how to complete the paper within the time. So please stay tuned till the last of this video, and I can assure that you will not regret after watching this video. So let's start. So NEET 2024 paper will be have 3 portions, that is physics, biology and chemistry. So let me start with a question, that what is the perfect sequence, that which subject you should attempt first and which one at the last, and also a proper time division, that each and every subject consume how much of the time, so that you can complete the sub paper within the time, right? You know that there are 200 questions and you have to attempt 180 questions in the 200 minutes, that is 3 hours 20 minutes time, right? So I will divide this time according to the 3 subjects importance, and also how much it usually time consume, and which one is lengthy and which one is the short, right? So let's start with the proper sequence. So I think that the should be proper sequence: biology first, you should first attempt, then chemistry, then physics. So now why I am saying that? See, biology is about you know or you don't know. So there is no a thing about the calculation, that you have to calculate those stuffs and you have to derive the answer, you have to all other mental calculation. I think that will not take that much of time in the case of the biology. If you know the answer, just marked and go on, right? So that's why I know calculation. So that's why I think biology should be attempted first, because it is most least time consuming, right? Chemistry in the middle. See, the chemistry have both the types of contents, like in inorganic chemistry, just like biology, you have to just memorize the information, there is no such calculation. But in the physical chemistry you have such calculation. So chemistry should be attempted in the middle, not at the first and not at the last. So for the physics is, you know that it is the most time consuming and usually the weakest part in the NEET 2020 NEET aspirants, because NEET physics consists of lot of the calculations, and also have to derive the answer, and that will take much time. So so physics is most time consuming, and that's why I am suggesting that try to attempt the NEET physics at the last of the paper, so that you at least you have completed the biology and the chemistry portion, then you go for the physics, and that will increase the chances of more marks. See, for the biology time division, for the biology, you know that there is a section A and section B. For the section A have a 70 questions, for section B have a 30 questions, but you have to attempt only the 20 questions. 70 question means 35 for the 35 zoology, 35 for the botany, same for the 10 for the zoology and 10 for the botany, right? So you have to attempt total 90 questions. So I think allotted time should be in the 30 minutes. Allotted time should be 30 minutes. You know that you have to just call up the memories. So if you know, tick and go on to the next question. Go tick and move on to the next question. That there is no need of the calculation, there is no need of such deriving the answer. So that will not take that much of time. So I will suggest that if you are not if you are not able to call up the exact answer, please don't waste time with this question. At least try twice, then move on to the second question. But later you will try again. If you are able to do, then okay, otherwise you have to leave the question, because you cannot get the chance of negative marking, right? So allotted time for the biology should be 30 minutes, and OMR filling should be in the after the section, after the each biology papers, like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You see the for the and the 10 minutes for the section A, it should be 7 minutes, and for the section B it should be 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes, it should be 7 to 8 minutes. I think that is enough. If you are not able to do, you can extend this at least 10 to 15 minutes. Then you have to manage in the later portions, right? So total time is 40 minutes. In the 40 minutes you should complete the biology portion, total 90 questions, so perfectly and accurately. So be extra careful about the marking OMR sheet. So please don't do such mistakes here, because if you do any mistakes in the OMR sheet, that will, your all effort will went in vain, right? All your effort will be, your marks will be decreased, and that will be a negative mark. So please be careful about the OMR sheet filling. And this is the most common mistakes that usually student do in the examination hall, and that leads to a negative marking, and they are success, and lead to their not selecting into the college, right? So please make sure, if you are done, if you all solve the questions, you have rightly answered, but if you did mistakes in the OMR sheet filling, and that make a huge loss and also a grievance. So please make sure that you have not do such mistakes, and be extra careful while marking the OMR sheet. So now let's come to the for the chemistry portion. You know that section A chemistry 35 questions and section B 15 questions, but you have to answer only the 10 questions. See that the chemistry portions have a lot of something in the physical chemistry. Physical chemistry, there is a calculation portion, right? For the organic and inorganic, no such calculation, that you have to such call off the memories. So that will not take time, but this will take, because you have to derive all those stuffs, right? So I am giving the time for the for the whole solving the paper is 60 minutes, that is 1 hour, and for the OMR sheet filling is the 10 minutes. Again, it is, you can divide for the section is in 8 minutes, and for the 10 minutes you for 10 course section B for the 2 minutes. I think for the 10 question 2 minutes is enough, and 8 minutes for 35 question and 2 minutes. So for the physics, now come to the physics. Again, section A have a 35 question, section B have 15 question, and you have to answer only the 10 questions, right? So you know that physics consists of lot of the calculations, also a lot of the theories you have to call off, formulas you have to call off, relation you have to call off. So you have to derive the answer, so there will a consumption of the relatively greater time than the physics, than the chemistry and biology. So I am giving the time here 1 hour 20 minutes, that is 80 minutes for the solving the physics paper, that is whole 45 questions, and 10 minutes for OMR filling, last 10 minutes for the OMR filling, right? If you think that 10 minutes are not enough, if you think that 10 minutes are not enough in the OMR sheet filling, you can extend up to the 15 minutes, but you have to manage in the calculation part. But don't hurry in this OMR sheet filling, because OMR sheet is very much crucial. If you do mistakes here, your whole effort will not work, and your marks will be calculated on your OMR sheet marks, not in the your calculation in the question paper, right? So make sure that you have not do any mistakes here. So here is the time division. For the biology it is 40 minutes, for the 70 minutes for the chemistry, and for the 90 minutes, that is 1 hour 30 minutes for the physics, along with the OMR sheet filling. So it is 740 plus 70 110, 110 plus 90, that is 200 minutes, that is 3 hour 20 minutes total time allotted for your paper. So I think you have already got then what are the sequence for the three papers, and also that what should be the proper time consumption in each and every subjects. So now let's come to the when OMR should be filled. See, there are the three possibilities, or there are the three choices are there for OMR seat filling, like with each and every questions one. After completing the sections, that is section A, section B that I said before, and after completing the whole paper, you have completed each and every three subjects all, and now we have to answer the OMR seat. So my suggestion is that please do after completing each and every section. So let me explain why. Within each and every question, I know that is a very much safer process, but still it is a time consuming, because you will lose the flow of attempting the questions. You are doing one question, you are filling the OMR sheet. If you're doing one question, you are filling the OMR sheet. So I think that will abrupt your flow of solving the either questions and also filling the OMR sheet, and that will take a greater time, and there will be loss in the management of your time in the so while completing the paper, right? So please, I will suggest that don't do this. And why attempting the whole paper? See, here will be the flow will be maintained, but the thing is that while doing whole the 90 questions, sorry, 180 questions, you may attempt mistakes, may attempt mistakes. There's a huge chance of them attempting mistakes while doing 180 OMR sheet filling all together. So best thing is that between them, that is after completing each section. As I said before, for section A, consume at least 8 minutes or 10 minutes for the 10 minutes for the biology, and 2 minutes for the section B. Each and every section, if you completed section A of the physics, do the OMR sheet filling. Completed the section B of the physics, do the OMR sheet filling. Completed the section A of the biology, do the OMR sheet filling. And I think that will also maintain a flow of attempting the question, also flow of the OMR sheet filling, and also reduces the chance of the mistake, because you are not doing on attempting filling the OMR sheet all together, right? So I think after completing the each and every section will be the best choice for do OMR sheet filling. So last but not the least, attempt each and moderate question fast that you are doing in the first attempt. Then go for the second questions, tough questions, the one you are not able to do in the first attempt. So please don't stick in the one questions here that you are not, and you are not able to do this. You have to do this. Such things should be avoided, because if this question if you have 4 marks, and others easy question also have 4 marks, you will not get any extra marks for the attempting hard questions, right? So make sure that you have do all the easy and moderate question first, and that will increase your marks first. Then add some tough questions, and that will increase your marks for the qualifications. So make sure you have do this, then go for this. So I think I have completed then what I said before. As I lastly said, be more careful, be careful about OMR sheet filling. Trust me, if you do this mistake in OMR filling, that will be the biggest nightmare in your life. I think you have already seen many meme on the Instagram or other social media that you have already when you are going to attempt the last question of the paper, but there is no space in the OMR sheet. So that will be the biggest nightmare of the student. If you do this mistake, your whole effort will went in vain, will be wasted, and you also lost 1 year. So be more careful about OMR sheet filling, and it is very very much crucial. Otherwise your paper is gone. How much you scored in the examination hall, that will not be counted. Your OMR sheet will show your effort, right? So please make sure, and that will be the, otherwise that will be the biggest blunder in the examination hall. So I think I have completed the video, and I think all you have answered the question, the what is the proper paper attempting strategy, what should be the sequence, time consumption, how to avoid silly mistakes. So please make sure that you have subscribed the channel to make the more such type of the contents. And still, if you have any doubt, and please don't hesitate to comment below. I will be trying to answer all of those. So thank you, and see you in the next